Hi everybody, welcome to the channel once again. Today we have game number 2 out of best of 3 for the first round of Group A of Energy's Slapfest number 2. We have in the color green, supposedly in Japanese, or I think that's Japanese, milk buns, I'm not sure. It's Corvinus though, playing as the Japanese on the color green. And in the color teal, playing as the Byzantines, it's one Puppypaw, representing his individuality. And what a beautiful matchup we have here. The Byzantines and the Japanese, two of the most recent civilizations, and I think the player base's favorites, because I think they are two of the most played civilizations. I think even more played than English, because English is just the easiest, simplest civilization, so they have a lot of player base. But I think these two civilizations were so popular that both of them beat English in a number of games. I'm not sure if that's correct at the moment, but it is in general they are the most played civilizations. And we have the Japanese. They love to focus on their infantry. They also have a very cool ranged crossbow unit, the Onamusha, right? And they love to increase their farming by upgrading their town center into Manor Lord, into Daimyo Manor and Daimyo Palace. And beautiful samurai statue here from Corvinus. You can see his love for the Japanese. He even changed his name to a Japanese character. Then we have the Byzantines, also very interesting, very cool designed civilization being used here by Puppypaw. They love to boost their economy via cisterns and an aqueduct network, bringing fresh water to all the parts of the empire. They love to collect oil from berries, farms, and deer, and then what's going on here? Not enough food. I know they're waiting for the grand winery, and then they love to get some free units that they cannot have otherwise. They only through the use of oil. So it will be very interesting to see both civilizations, very new, very different, very well designed, in my opinion, civilizations go against each other. Usually, Japanese here go for fast castles, right? They place a tower on the gold, 6 villagers over there, everybody on food, perhaps 1 or 2 on wood for houses and whatnot. And the Byzantines, they can also go for fast castle, but they like to play a bit more slow, make some units in feudal if need to, do a bit more of setup, right? Because they need to collect the oil to get some exclusive free units for them, right? But they can actually, if macro correctly, they can actually kill the Japanese before or really soon after the age up comes through, with the Kairosiphones, Limitane, longbows, or javelin throwers, right, really early in the Japanese castle age. So maybe that's what's going to happen here with the Byzantines. Only 2 villagers building the landmark, 2 olive groves already available here for Puppypaw, generating a good amount of oil, plus the oil being collected from the berries. So all good for right now. No second TC for both players. I think there was a time where the Japanese not best, but one of the best strategies for the Japanese was to go second TC, but it turns out it's just too slow, right? And the fast castle is just too good, because then you place the Yorishiro, a bonus from the 3rd age landmark, into a stable or another building, and you can produce units super quickly into that castle age. But we don't see more villagers moving up to gold. There will be a shift here to wood. A lot of villagers on wood. 7 villagers on wood. Interesting placement here from Corvinus. Some villagers on the berries. Hey villagers, no Takezaiko just yet. And what will be the plan for Puppypaw here? Second cistern. Now on the oil. Oh, more olive groves, because they are around the Grand Winery. Those olive groves also generate more oil, right? A barracks or Corvinus here. Are we going to see some feudal Onobugesha spam? Gotta wait and see what they're up to. Are we going to see more olive groves here for Puppypaw? They cost 70 or 60 food, if I'm not mistaken. Wood, I mean. Yeah, 60 wood. So, less expensive than a farm. A farm is 75 wood, right? So, I don't think he's adding in any more. Maybe he's collecting enough resources to build military buildings. Double barracks for the Japanese. So, we are going to see some feudal play. I like this. I like that. Let's see what they can do. Limit 9 Limitane coming in for the Puppypaw. For Puppypaw. Oh, there we go. I didn't even realize the barracks was over there. Are they in range of the cistern? We can't see. I think they are. They are being produced really, really fast. Upgrade to the Limitane. And he's on a Bugeisha, coming in third barracks. Okay, Corvinus is going all in, I guess, into this feudal play. Puppypaw is aware of the Bugeishas coming out. It's only second cistern for Puppypaw, no third cistern. No more olive groves. They can go for a patch of units from the mercenary house. Here we go, and they're going for longbows. Yeah, that's the best play against Honor Bugeisha. Do a lot of damage into those Bugeishas, which have very low HP actually, only 85. Wait, ain't that the same as a Spearman? No, I think the Limitane have a bit more HP than normal Spearman. Maybe not. Bugeisha coming through, doing some damage here, going after the Limitane. Horseman, or not Horseman, Scout going away. Limitane Bugeisha into the villagers, but Akritoi defense gets activated, giving the villagers stronger weapons, actually doing some good damage. That will buy enough time for the longbows to pop out, and when the longbows come out, it will be very hard for this Bugeisha to do some damage. And you can see Corvinus doesn't really know where to attack here. Longbows are out, and those Bugeishas have their numbers numbered. They diving the longbows, but very complicated task, very difficult task here for this Honor Bugeisha. And Corvinus lost a lot of them. He needs to mess a lot of them to actually be able to dive the longbows like that, because then the longbows can just go under the town center, and then town center fire, longbow fire, really deletes the Bugeisha really, really quick. So maybe Corvinus dropping more barracks. Yes, there we go. The fourth barracks coming through. And with that, we can see very high numbers of Bugeishas coming through. I wouldn't be surprised if you make like 30 Bugeishas on the feudal age. Berries run out for Corvinus. Yep. So now he needs to move out to another berry patch. And I think he's okay with that. He's generating a little of map control, keeping Puppypaw in his own base. And the Puppypaw only has 8 units out in the field for Limitane, but he's going castle. That was quick. That was really quick. Alright, so here we go. Golden Horn Tower. And you get extra longbows. Bugeishas coming through. But these 9 longbows will do such good work against the Bugeishas, right? I don't think there is much that Corvinus can do at this feudal stage of the game. And he's sacrificing his perhaps the best Japanese strategy, which is the fast castle, for little to no value. I would say like really no value. All these Bugeisha that he's building are acquiring no value, I think. Yes, he's causing some idle time, but the enemy is still going to the castle age. The enemy was still able to defend because of the longbows, we have to admit, and another batch of longbows. So all that free oil, quote unquote, because you have to gather it, but you're gathering food at the same time, so it's basically for free. It's really giving Puppypaw everything he needs to defend. So very well done. Bugeishas killing wolves, samurai coming through, and this might be a mistake for Corvinus because those will be very expensive units. 100 food and I think 30 gold for every samurai. Yeah, it will really stress out the economy of Corvinus here, and the enemy is already castle age. They'll now be building Varangian guards at a faster speed, as well. So I think Corvinus here might be on GG range already, right? Because longbows and variegating guards should be more than capable to deal with Pugeisha and Samurai. What are the upgrades for Corvinus? They have the +2 attack and +1 range defense and +2 melee attack, not range, right? So longbows are walking up, Pugeisha and Samurai trying to go around, but Samurai are rather slow, leaving the Pugeisha in the back of the formation to being attacked by these longbows. Good play. Corvinus does move the Pugeisha to the front of the formation, but Puppypaw will just attack the base. Puppypaw will just attack the base. Daimyo Manor is not completed, so better food income for the Japanese here. And Corvinus was about to go into a 5th barracks, but he's like, nah, no, we're good like this. Base being raided here, but there are variegating guards to defend. So not an issue here for Puppypaw, I'm pretty sure. They lose 1 villager, 2 villagers. Might lose a 3rd one, but I don't think that's a big issue here. Corvinus needs to move his villagers away. Oh, he knows he needs to go somewhere else, somewhere far away. Ah, this is really bad for Corvinus, losing all his units here. Alright. Finding no value in his raids, and GG gets called. Yeah. Tough, complicated. Sometimes it's really not worth it to play feudal, and this was a great example of how hard it is to get value of feudal aggression, especially against Byzantines or civilizations that have eco bonuses. They can just go to castle so quick, and then, especially Byzantines, they also have free units via the oil, right? So they're not using food or wood or gold to pump those units out. And it's so tough to play feudal, because then they just go castle real quick and they pump out better units. GG gets called 2-0 for Puppypaw. Puppypaw takes the set. And guys, if you enjoyed this one, leave a like and subscribe. Use the links down below to find me live on Twitch. And until the next time, I will see you all soon. Bye.